Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whenever you're watching this, peeps. This is Romanji, and I got a rant for you. Let's get in this mission, shall we? Because I want to talk about some things. Yeah, I will. Alright, so, way back when I posted a video. The first time I had ever run this new raid here. And I was like, alright, cool, new raid, I'll check it out. And it had been the first time I had ever run the raid. Never heard of it before. It had just come out. I knew nothing about it at all. Now I've run it about 20 times. I wouldn't say I know everything there is to know about it, but I do know a significant amount about it. I found out over time that he's immune to elementals, like reforges and shit. I found out that, all of his moves, really. I found out that he's an asshole because his body is apparently not where it says it is. Defense and protection. It unaffects the jump ability that he has. But your max health does. So, the higher your health, the worse off you are. By the way, I have 1,316 health currently. And it's not enough. Well, it's more than enough. It's just too much. When I get hit, you saw, even though I defended against it, he did 300 damage. Now let me explain something, by the way. The first time I ran this, I had rank F, rank F, rank F. So basically meant that the shit that I was using was probably worthless. And not only was it worthless, I was inexperienced. And did not even know what the hell I was doing. And yet apparently, as far as YouTube and some private messages I've gotten, players from Japan have been shitting on me. Okay, apparently. People, just watchers. Let me explain something. I'm now using potions. I wasn't using potions before. I didn't use demigod before. Why? Because I didn't care. I have hundreds of fucking now stones. Hundreds of now stones from an event long ago. So I don't care about using revivals. But apparently, dying means you're a noob. Alright, fine. I'll accept your reasoning. Must be different where you are from. But, time to get into the meat of the rant. I've been talking to a lot of people. I've been watching a lot of people. And then, look at this. Constantly using that. Lag, can't move. Okay. I've been watching people in Mabinogi. I've been in the community for like 5 years now. And I'll tell you this right now. I'm a little disappointed in the community. Of course. A little disappointed in the community. Because all the time that I'm watching and chilling with people, I just see people constantly bragging about what they do, like their accomplishments, and rather all of their little achievements. I soloed this, I soloed that, I killed Nuada with a baseball bat. Just all the little shit. And now, I am also a culprit. I brag too. I'm a little well known in the Mabinogi community as someone who does shit solo. Many years ago, I soloed Crewmana, which was apparently a big deal way back when. Before all the reforges and shit kicked the fuck off, and yeah. But I didn't mean to sound pompous or self-centered or egotistical, and if I came across as that, I'm sorry, community. But I want to let you know, my bragging about my achievements is purely because for me, it was difficult. It was tough. I overcame an obstacle, and I recognize myself for overcoming that obstacle, and I'm proud of myself. But I've noticed that people who are equally proud of their accomplishments, are not overcoming obstacles. And I know what you're saying, Romanji, that is a large accusation, accusing people of not overcoming obstacles. And yes, I would like to accuse people of not overcoming obstacles as they face roll content with a combination of fully reforged and upgraded, etc., maxed out rank 1 Hydra with master title, rank 1 Raincast, rank 1 fucking alchemic skills, magic skills, shit like that. Thousands of potions, SCs, AoE pets up the asshole. Now, it sounds like, Romanji's bitter. Yes, I'm very bitter, because way back when, achievements were achievements. They were achieved and earned and respected. Now, all I see, people are bragging about every little thing that they do. I opened the door, I shit in a toilet today. I wrote my name on a piece of paper. There's a reason why people are congratulated for achieving greatness. Because it was difficult to obtain greatness. They're not just walking up and killing foxes. They're taking out, like, big name bosses and hard enemies and armies of difficult enemies with this nothing but, like, the skin on, like, nothing but the clothes on the back. Some various not superpowered weapons, like I did with bare knuckles, etc. ad nauseum. But I see people constantly going on about all their rank 1 shit, mastered shit, reforged shit, and then not only are they bragging about it, but they're putting other people down because they didn't do it the way they did. Like, I did Silver Spider Elite way back when with Knuckles, with Fighter. And I was proud of myself. I bragged a little bit. Because it wasn't common for people to, I don't know, run Silver Spider Elite solo. And especially not with Fighter. But I did it with a 1v1 skill set, and I was happy for myself. Yay! And I was accused of being a pompous elitist asshole. And I'm fine with that. I'm fine with being called a pompous elitist asshole. Why? Because I don't believe it's true. Why don't I believe it's true? Because I don't put other people down for their accomplishments. I'm not like, your accomplishments aren't worth anything. Your accomplishments aren't worth my time or focus or consideration. Rambling, losing the point. Let me refocus here. People are going into missions with decked out, maxed out, pretty much, you might as well call it god tier shit. LA 6-6 crap, Hydra that lasts for a fucking minute, and they can use it almost immediately as it goes out. Oh, by the way, Hydra doesn't generate aggro, can't be destroyed. Lullaby puts enemies to sleep for like half a minute or some shit. I forget what the numbers were. I'll run it again. Raincast, anything that spawns in the Raincast or forgets what the fuck it is aggroing, it can't re-aggro while under a Raincast unless something hits it. Except Hydra doesn't aggro. So they can just constantly get killed while in that. This is my rant. I already ranted earlier. I ranted for a good half an hour about this shit. I had to make another video because I went a little fucking overboard and said some shit that I probably shouldn't have said because it would have hurt people's feelings. And I'm a nice guy. No, I'm not a nice guy. I am definitely not a nice guy. I just care too much about people. I would rather hurt myself than hurt others. But all in all, I am constantly approached by people. People I've never even met before. Bragging about their accomplishments. And what they do. And for a time, I was like, congratulations, I'm proud of you. But then I've seen how some of these people achieve these goals. And they're like, putting everything to sleep. Their shit is all reforged to max. And all of rank 1 reforged, fully upgraded, Gachapon shit, all glowing, and has to be reforged, or has to be blacksmithed by like a master blacksmith, etc. ad nauseum. And I'm like, you want praise for this. You want to be recognized as a professional for this. You want to be considered the best of the best. Because you did what is expected of someone with that gear. With those stats. Really? It's like, I did a magnum shot of 100,000. Pretty pro. No, you're not. Those are stats and conditions. You're not professional for hitting a high number. You're professional for achieving the almost impossible. You're actually not even professional for completing the almost impossible. You're professional when you make money off of something because it is your profession. Because you are a professional. That's what it means. If you want to be quote-unquote pro, as in you are skilled and a high caliber, that's another thing entirely. But I'm not going to equate skilled and stat heavy in the same fucking equation. You have the highest stats in the game. That doesn't make you good. That means you trained a bunch of bullshit and you got your stuff up. Congratulations. You want a cookie? That's what everyone tries to do. In fact, actually, that's what everyone who has the time and patience to do does. And they don't look for praise. In fact, actually, no, people do look for praise. I can't say that. People look for praise for doing these ridiculously repetitive and never-ending skill sets that, again, never fucking end. But there's nothing I can say on the matter. It's just stuff. Oh, okay. I love how the skill cools down despite the fact that it didn't even activate. Like, I just started playing and it's like, cool down. But I guess people could spam for inspiring, but you know, whatever. Don't care. Okay, reach across the room. I'm a little cooled off. My rage was breaking, at the breaking point earlier today. I was infuriated by what I saw. What did Romanji see? Mind you, what did Romanji see? He saw a player. I'm not going to name names here. He saw someone who would be classified as a newbie. They were using, like, broadswords and looking like Highlander Claymore and shit. And they were still, like, not even infra. And they didn't have, like, really great gear. They were using, like, you know, just stuff. Like unupgraded bracer, not upgraded, rather unenchanted bracer knuckles. And I was just like, oh, hey, what's up? And the dude was talking about how he knows me from places. People know me. I don't know why the hell they know me. I don't know how the hell they know me. But they just know me. And he was talking about how he soloed a prairie dragon. And I was like, that's cool. I'm proud of you. It takes a lot of work to solo a dragon. Their attacks and shit like that. And it's something. And there's some AI shit to get underway, and it takes planning and effort and patience and stats, a lot of stats. And while I was congratulating him on his accomplishment, another player, I'm not going to name names here, wearing like wings with a black whatever dragon mask shit staff thing, he says to me, or not to me, rather he says in general that well, the pff wasn't, he didn't say pff, but like the pff was heavily implied. He said that he solos it every day, all the time. Now, what is with people in this community that they can't let someone enjoy their achievements? Where it's always a fucking competition to see who can jerk off the fastest. Like, who can treat the other player like shit the fastest? Like, I remember when people were respected for their achievements, people were, no matter how small, if that was the best that they could do, if that's what they did. Like, some level, like, I know by now that running P.E.K.K.A. is fucking trivial, P.E.K.K.A. normal. Way back when, you needed, like, pretty much fucking half the server to run fucking P.E.K.K.A. Because we were all weak. We had like fucking 200 health and we would die instantaneously as soon as something fucking touched our asses. So if someone ran P.E.K.K.A., even with that group, it was still an accomplishment. Now it's like, fucking trivial. They're like, you run P.E.K.K.A? Whatever, man. I run P.E.K.K.A like 5 times a day. I'm in the middle of a fucking recording. But just, and of course, I fucking, as I look behind me, he fucking jumps up and does the attack. Fucking Christ. Distractions abound. People run shit like this constantly nowadays because people are so fucking powerful. But what people don't understand is that they want praise for every little thing that they do. They want praise for beating easy mode bosses. People want praise for beating normal mode bosses. People want praise for killing a dragon. People want praise for... Or, okay, fine, whatever. People want all sorts of large amounts of praise for doing all little menial tasks that they do. And it is kind of depressing because... achievements and... Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? God damn, Fighter's amazing. But yeah, people want praise for all sorts of shit that they do. And I'm rambling and going on and repeating myself. But just... people used to do hard shit. Like, they used to do stuff that people couldn't normally do. And they'd be like, I worked so hard to do this. And people were like, yeah, you're awesome, woohoo. Now it's like, I went through Sulfur Spider Elite solo using Hydra, Rank 1 Raincast, Rank 1 Lullaby, thousands of potions, and they're like, I'm amazing, right? Worship me. I'm gonna stop fighting this guy because I'm a little distracted. But yeah. Fuck, I should probably make a fucking summary because this is a big ass rambling. What that asshole did in the background, let me explain something to you. And get this off the screen. Alright, I'll put a link in the video, or rather a little annotation to get to this part. This is the summary! People in this server are constantly bragging about doing things like soloing, etc., 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 with maxed out shit and maxed out everything and maxed out stats and maxed out skills. Rank 1 Raincast, Rank 1 Lullaby, Rank 1 Hydra, Rank 1 Puppeteer, and, oh, by the way, let me explain something. The puppets can be spawned and unsummoned, and summoned, and unsummoned, and summoned, and summoned. And they have like 1,500 points of survivability, which is like their health, and their defense, and their protection, all combined. So like around 3,000 health, both of them. Because they both have the same defense, protection, and same health. And there's 2 of them. And you can summon one and the other, one and the other, etc. You can juggle them. But what I'm saying is, people brag constantly about doing things. All the things in the game, every single thing that exists in the game, people brag about doing. Despite the fact that they have the ability to do these things. It's not difficult for them. Like me, I just ran that, literally I just ran that 4 times while trying to record me ranting. I haven't died. I wasted some potions. I wasted some time. I got a bunch of shit I don't need. I got like 200k EXP. That I don't care about. I don't need 200k XP. I think I leveled up once. Whatever. But I'm rambling again. See, that's why I rant. You can't stop. You can't stop me. But what I'm saying is, in this summary, I'm tired of seeing people rant. Or not rant. I'm tired of seeing people brag about accomplishing the simplest of tasks for them that are very difficult for other people, and then bragging all day long about their fucking quote-unquote accomplishments when they face-rolled the shit out of it. There was no way in hell they couldn't accomplish it. But some little guy here is like, I did something that I think is amazing, and they're just completely overlooked because some guy is bragging about doing it with every single thing maxed and every single thing reforged for, and hundreds of dollars worth of combo cards, and fucking gems, and buffs, and foods, and shit, and rank 1 fucking plus 700 strength picnic food. And I'm like, no shit, you beat it. But this guy here with like 100 strength and 150 health, he's like, I did elite for the first time. And everyone's like, so what, man, I do it every day. It's kind of sick. It's kind of sad. I guess that's my rant. I'm tired of seeing people shit on because someone who is obviously the level to do something bragging about doing it. It's like someone in college bragging about doing a simple multiplication problem. when someone in elementary school is like, shut up, Logan. I'm trying to think of something. I don't know. Something difficult, something college level. I don't know. I can't think off the top of my head, but just something. It's like a Spanish student, or not a Spanish student, or rather like a Spanish kid in an all-American like English school, and they're all reading some story, and the Spanish kid's like, I can't believe I read the first chapter, and everyone's like, I read every day. They're like, I'm Spanish. I don't normally speak English. I'm surprised I could read it. And everyone's like, you suck, you're a noob. That's exactly what this fucking community is full of. And that's why I don't run with people. Because it's full of those people. It's full of those people that don't understand what the term accomplishment is. Who don't understand what an achievement is. You did something difficult and came out ahead. But constantly in this game, there are people who can do these things easily, and yet they want praise and recognition and glorious accolades. No, you don't get accolades. You don't get respect. Because it's been done. By people of your caliber. Constantly, easily. People your level. That was indeed my rant. But yes. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Whenever you watch this, peeps. This is Romanji, and this was a rant. I will rant, like I could rant for another fucking 50 minutes about this concept. Or not this concept, this topic. Because, I'll say one more thing. I'll say one more fucking thing before I end this. I'm streaming, by the way. I love streaming, because I apparently have been doing it a shit ton. But, I'll say it one last time. Say one last thing. If you're level fucking 10,000, rank 1 everything, reforged everything, rank 1, 3 line, and you beat, like, the longa normal boss. Now, just take it as an example, and you beat the longa normal boss, and you're like, I'm amazing, I beat the longa normal boss. Like, you used Frozen Blast, and rank 1 Raincast, and rank 1 Hydra, and for some reason it's still fucking alive at this point, and you took out, like, your Languhidus Backbreaker Lance, reforged with level 20 Smash, Fire 6, Ice 6, and you smashed it, and you did like 100,000 or something like that, and you brag. You make me angry. Because some little noob out there, who's like level 5, will go into there and will have the most epic fight. Dodging for their life. Narrowly escaping arrows that will one-hit that poor noob. And you're like, I could do it in like 1 hit, doesn't even matter. He didn't even touch me. You are what is destroying this game. Stop playing. Or shut up. Please. Your accomplishments aren't accomplishments. They're just what you do. Like, for instance, I ran this 4 fucking times. It's not an accomplishment. It's what I do. Someone a half my level? Sure, it could be an accomplishment. Someone a quarter of their level? That's a fucking achievement right there. They deserve a fucking medal. But yeah, end rant. I can't keep going on about this or I'll fucking go till tomorrow morning. I am passionate about this concept. Or not, goddamn, I keep saying concept. I'm passionate about this topic. People need to stop bragging about things that are easy for them. You face roll content. Good for you. Shut up. Get on with your life. Yeah, peace. I need to stop ranting so long. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me.